All right, so lots of firsts going on today. I'm pretty stoked. So we're gonna be using a super iridium blade, and we're putting in this fancy razor here. So some of you may be old enough to remember Gillette Mach 3, and I think Fusion does it too, had a vibrating razor. And I always liked mine. I want another Mach 3 vibrating razor. It was called Mach 3 Power, M3 Power, right? So M3 Power was out, and you can find them, but they're over $100. No way. So there's the Staley, S-T-H-A-L-Y, live blade. Put the iridium blade in here. You turn the crank down here, and it vibrates. So we're going to do a shave. I've shaved with another one before, like maybe once. It's a very mild shave, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, and we're going to be using the Shave Cube. This is from Red Leaf Company. Found these on Etsy. This is high octane brand to use for shaving. Create lather in wet hands and apply. All right. So I guess we lather up like a bar of soap. The scent's high octane. It's supposed to be some kind of fuels or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Hands are lathered up. Thank goodness we got a towel here. Oh, there's an air bubble. No idea how this is going to do. I would say, I guarantee it's glycerin based. I'll take a look at the label here. Hey, I can live with that, you know. It's pretty slick there. All right, let's see what that does. Clean up the hands here. It doesn't want to stay on the counter. All right. Now, will it continue to lather up? Like, no. Not really. Or will it? Yeah, I really don't see much of a lather building there. See how it shaves. We're going to do one pass with this, and then we're going to come back and lather it with something else, because I got something else to show you. All right. Let's crank up the razor. Oh, hard to do with wet hands. I don't like how the blade sticks out on this side, because it makes doing this a little bit difficult. I don't know if the instructions tell you like how many cranks to do or anything like that, but here we go. So the weight and the width of it make it a little hard to control. You almost feel like you're going to screw something up. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I say it's mild, but I'm feeling it pretty good. It could be in part due to the soap might not be the best. So let's remedy that. Yeah, let's fix the variable that we know we can. All right, first soap in front of me right now is this one right here. But I don't want to use this. I've used it a bunch of times. Absolutely love it. Whatever. I have not used Denton Magic, so we're gonna lather it up. Like I said, it's a bunch of firsts. Here we go. I wet the top of it like so. Well, I wet the top of it like so. You can't see it. Grab a brush, wet my brush. That leather isn't very good, is it? Oh, okay. I had high hopes for that one. I really did. This instantly builds up to a nice, shiny, sheeny lather, which I like. So, I'm putting a little bit extra in here because I want to put it into a bowl and put a little bit of scent drops in there. Now, I'm going to use Hendrix drops because it's right here in front of me. And I'm going to drop them into this new bowl here. Check this out. Boom. It's got a brush rest right here. So let me put water out. Let's put 3 drops. Oh, it smells good. Okay. Take our bowl. Scent drops are in there. Can you smell it? Start building a lather. Some ridges in here. Oh, I can smell it. It smells so good. That Majik is good stuff. Now I had, I had this made for me, so I'm gonna give some my thoughts on it. I could go maybe bring the lip down to here. I don't need a huge bowl. I don't like that sound, and that's what would help kind of eliminate some of that, or a taller handle. But most brushes are, around this size. Oh, it feels good. It feels really good on the face. Majik is kicking in. Now, why would you want a brush stand? If you have really high-end bristles or something, you may not want to take the chance of it falling down in there, perhaps, even though you just did this with it. Can help keep it, a little drier from falling down into the lather and so forth. Now, let's see if that helps anything. I feel like I need a titch of water in there before I get too much base lather. Weave it more. Keep exploding the lather. It is a good soap base, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, I mean, someone said the other day, most anything you buy is gonna be pretty good, and that's true. There's so much truth in that. So we're gonna crank this up again. Heat it up with that blade. 100 times better. Okay? 100 times better. I still am not a big fan of the razor because of the way it feels. It kind of slips around being wet. The shave is okay, but I get a much better shave from one of my Hensons or something like that. In fact, this will probably be sold for pretty cheap somewhere, or gifted, or who knows. What are we going to finish up the shave with, though? I don't know. That's there, but who knows how long that blade's been there. But it's working good. Now, I am ready. I have wanted for so long. I haven't bought one because I guess I'm cheap, and most are pretty expensive. Is a razor this shape that takes the feather blades, like the Feather AC type blades. Well, Rob over at Mars is developing one, and I am stoked to be able to get one when they're ready. I don't know what blade's in here, but we gotta get this off of here and go from there. So let's go back to this shave cube here. It does not tell me what's in it. There's a reason for that. I don't know. Might just be a big block of glycerin, for all we know. So what I want to do, yeah, I need some water on my face. I just kind of want to get the main bulk of the hair off real quick, and then come back to it. All right, we don't need to see any more of that. That's good enough. Let's take that off real quick. Boom. Here's what I want to do. Take this shave cube, take a brush, and see if we can make a lather like you would a thing of soap. Gosh. All right, I got faith in you. Let's do it. Come on, keep going. We can do it. It's not really looking good. A little bit better right there. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, that's pretty serviceable. Put a little bit more in here. But will we ever use this? Probably not. So I've got to settle on a blade that I want to use, or a top three. I have a strong variety. Strong, probably not the word. It actually does pretty good. You need to brush with this stuff. Definitely need to brush with it. Wee bit of fragrance burn in there, which is crazy because you don't really smell it. Yeah, I guess a little bit. It's a weird smell. Not bad, not bad. That's pretty serviceable. So let's let it sit here for a minute and see if it starts to dissipate or anything like that. Which a lot of back in the day, a lot of cheaper glycerin soaps would do that. You put them on your face, and you come back a few moments later, and well, like you walked away from your face. Really, where'd you come back from? So you put them on your face, and you get ready, whatever, and then it's just dried up. Trying to wipe up my mess from this towel here. I don't like the shave cube because you can't set it down anywhere. It keeps falling, whatever. What I'll probably do is cut this in half, and it would be a decent, easier to hold. Maybe a decent little travel thing, what have you. I don't know. Stay up there. So on the second pass, it's got good cushioning, good protection. Yeah, I can deal with that. It does have that fragrance burn though, and I don't like that. Okay. If you're gonna get a fragrance burn, make it a scent I can actually enjoy and smell. So, do I recommend this soap? No. Do I recommend the other stuff I used today? Yes. Does this work? Oh yeah. But it's starting to burn. So we're going to wrap this up here because I'm getting tired. I said so like 500 times. I feel like because I can't concentrate on one thing. AD's a nightmare. AD. Whatever. Any questions, let me know. Be glad to answer them. Thanks for watching. There's a few things I've had sitting around that I've been wanting to try out, to show you. Many of these things you and I tried tonight for the first time together, so that's pretty exciting. What are we going to finish this off with? Let's take a look. Forgot to mention, though, at the beginning of the shave, what I did use was to soften my beard. I used a little bit of Henson's unscented shave balm and just kind of rub it into the beard. Yeah, there's a lot of spots. I'll catch those later. Now, with the Henson shave balm, because I find it kind of softening up the hair. Now, what I do feel like is maybe it almost creates a bit of a drag or something to the blade. So I don't think it was a great thing to do. But you don't know till you test it out. Rub that in. So today we just happen to do a balm before splash because we are going to follow up now with the Henson splash. Or are we? Where did it go? Yeah, right here. Just because I want to finish off a little bit of this. So we're going to get this ready. Draw a little bit up in there. That's way, way more than we're ever going to need. Put some in the hand like that. Okay. Let's do 1, 2. Oh yeah, good stuff. 2 is almost too much. I'm telling you, a little goes a long way. Another thing about this, if you're going to scent your own bottles and everything, you need to let it macerate overnight. Macerate meaning let that fragrance permeate within the bottle. Like if you take a bottle of perfumer's alcohol for your aftershave or whatever base you choose for your aftershave, and put, I would start maybe 4 drops per ounce, maybe 2 drops per ounce. Start 2 to 4 drops per ounce. I did 2 ounces last night, and I put probably 1.5 mils in it. Way too much. Smells good, but I need to dilute it down a lot more. So anyway, thanks for watching. Didn't mean to keep you this long today, but here we are, still right at 15 minutes. So thanks for taking 15 minutes of your day to watch this. Have a good one. Takes it easy.